Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today talks is about online social media. Within the material and immaterial bounds of man's world, information evolved into meta-information, data into metadata, and relations into meta-relations. In light of the above-mentioned, man was going through a new phase of development, reaching a new level of civilization. Man became meta-man. With us special guest Mr. Paolo Pomponi, coach for social media, internet marketing, and business productivity, a private think tank that predicts and specifies the next economic paradigm embedded on a platform of social media.
Thank you, Helen. Yes. What left from a man is Cheshire's cat green. Also, all these postmodern jokes are a new level of degradation, rather than a new level of civilization. And it is a lot simpler with data. Metadata is data about data. If there is no data, there is no metadata, so metadata by itself cannot exist. Information did not evolve, it is our representation of data becoming more sophisticated. This later is also half-truth. Our representation of data have reached high level of sophistication long time ago. What is happening now is that this achievement, semantic wave or whatever, is about to hit masses and business community. Need to watch what masses the reaction to this wave will be.
What masses like?
Masses in this business community dream to satisfy their own psychographics needs, business relation, love, money. For these reasons they post, comment and vote online content.
You say that information did not evolve, it is our representation of data becoming more sophisticated. What next?
That application is an online community of users devised with an unique and proprietary approach consisting of new semantic rules, state-of-the-art software and algorithms, online social gaming techniques, customers' value proposition, databases, networks, and an advanced online intelligent agent. By making knowledge more accessible to users and software, digital tools will essentially become able to understand community members, think about members, and create new opportunities and benefits for the entire community of users.
Hybrid City and Knowledge Cluster as web interface for cloud computing and Web 3.0. Is this the next one internet killer application? Is it a new economy embedded in?
Knowledge Cluster is emerging rapidly as the next step in the quest for sustainable growth and economic development for cities, regions, country, and even corporations and global virtual organization. Hybrid City is an urban development that employs information technologies to sense, analyze, integrate and react intelligently to the activates of the city across utilities and city services, the environment, people, and local industry, thereby creating a better place to live, work and run a business.
What will be the hybrid city?
I am following the vision of social semantic search engine competition. It uses parallel universe theory, a new relation between communicator and receptor, proposing a new communication model that through content registration process can create a set of digital content, one avatar digital world that spread content into web, mobile, interactive TV, game console sequel, and movie sequel. With the use of algorithmic semantics of member, the natural results for the individual user will help to develop their own intuitive capabilities and personal disciplines, which in turn will be amplified throughout the internet community.
Where is the point of origin?
In my theory, hybrid city is a geographic region, product, service, industry segment and community of practice in which knowledge flows from the point of origin, +1, to the point of need and opportunity that is unknown, scientifically represented by the symbol of question. As the knowledge-based economy expands, stakeholders are finding this to be appealing transformational pathway to a prosperous, diversified, and abundant future.
The politics determining who has access to these environments and how?
The topic of the hybrid city is timely and important. Many projects and events have been taking place around the world. The discussions today are energized and activated by the overlay of several issues that carry a new urgency: locative media and technologies, social networking, the city as display and interface, sustainability and ecological awareness, globalization, and also a new sense of empowerment to affect the design of cities via algorithmic design, computer-controlled fabrication, new materials, and the addition of increasing intelligence, both local and remote, to what was previously inert form. Of course, one can't have new cities without new citizens, so one of the major factors is the coming of age of a new population that has assumed ubiquitous connectivity and computation from birth. The rise of this group has meant that a dizzying forward momentum is rapidly replacing the inertia of resistance that characterized much of the parent generation by the offspring generation.
What about social media and local social?
Social media will produce extraordinary results in local social dynamics on the internet by picking up where the traditional internet and economy are faltering. Local social rewards high integrity and punishes low integrity. Local social will drive fraud prevention, security, job creation, innovation diffusion, asset allocation, wealth distribution, community activism, entrepreneurship, social services, search, and more. The local social force field creates, stores, and exchanges real value.
Is it a social network venture?
This is not a social networking venture. Nothing ever happens until people get together and build something. The new economic paradigm is not a social network, it is a social force field. Get in it or stay out of the way.
New technologies is changing the way we are using the net. Intelligent devices, clothes, machine, role-player game, fridge and factory are connected and interact automatically without direct human involvements. These will revolutionize the consumer market as the internet becomes the fundamental economic instrument, and consumer will depend entirely from network services and business will depend entirely from the internet to provide these services. Hybrid city are growth drivers for the economy. Paolo.
In the last few years, there has been a growing interest in certain countries, especially the United States and the European community, in researching the concepts and the science of semantics. The U.S. has to date invested more than $500 million for applications on a government level, and the European community in collaboration has even invested more than the United States. Why? Because they understand that the future of the internet and the ever-expanding chaos can only be eliminated by semantic, yet so far they have only met with failure, because they still do not have a clear comprehension of this new concept and its limitless potential. They lack the necessary tools and brain power for finding the real solution to the use of semantics.
Experts have said that the evolution of the internet will be towards a more structured and intelligent interface via the semantic web, where information is not only stored with syntactical rules intended for human understanding but with semantic rules in a format that can be read and used by software agents, thus permitting them to find, share, and integrate information more easily. Paolo, that prospect is realized?
No, Helen. That prospect is unrealized, for now. Other teams are focused in semantics of web and data. That is wrong. Semantic is a member. That's why they are failing. In my research I am following the concept of the true nature of semantics. With the use of semantics, the natural results for the individual member will help to develop their own intuitive capabilities and personal disciplines, which in turn will be amplified throughout the internet community, thereby connecting every single member both on a personal and professional level. The end result is a quantum leap in the evolutionary process of humanity itself.
The reason why the market have met with failure after having invested hundreds of millions of dollars is that they still cannot see the simplicity and beauty of the true nature of the semantic concept, that it is reflective of our universe.
My research employed differential geometry and partial differential equations, the laws of causality and seriality, contemporary quantum mechanical laws within our overall concept of semantic engine and algorithm.
Paolo, thank you for everything. At the end I am saying that semantic is puzzling, an academic and intellectual puzzle game. Living professional in the digital labyrinth is puzzling. See you next time. Good night.